Well, what a year. This was the best year I've ever had fishing. I thought I'd put together a little highlight reel of how this year went for me, and it definitely starts off with my first tarpon, thanks to Wally. Wally is my tarpon mentor from the Cape Coral Tarpon Hunters Club, and it was just an amazing experience. We had just one of the most incredible nights. I'll just never forget it. We hooked 9, we landed 3. And I hooked a few last year, and I really got frustrated. And Wally really just showed me some small tips, and fishing is so much about those little minor tips that would have probably helped me land a couple of the ones that I had lost. And I'm just so grateful that he was able to be so generous with his knowledge and trying to do it. We just had a magical night. That was honestly better than I would have ever expected. You're the man.
First.
Thank you so much for the generosity.
What do we got? 6?
We landed 1. I'm a rookie.
We're 1 for 6. We suck.
Oh man.
All right.
Oh, that was incredible.
Let's get some bait.
All right. We fished until dark. Wally hooked one with no light. All right, well, that's a wrap for me. I'm totally out. I'm toast. Wally's still at it. Whoa, there you go. Wally's on. Good luck with that one, sir. And then what was really cool about that first tarpon experience is a few days later, I went out with my buddy Jeff, and we applied everything that I learned the night fishing with Wally, and both Jeff and I landed tarpon. Jeff got a really big fish, and mine was just a beast. It dragged us all over the place. I hooked that thing in the sunlight, and by the time we touched the leader, it was pitch dark out. So that was cool. And then the very next day, Jeff had a friend in town, and we were able to get their teenage son who didn't fish a lot on a really, really big fish. And what was cool about that is he did the whole thing. He did everything. We lost a couple. You know, we were just kind of in the 9th inning there. I didn't think we were going to pull it off, and he got one, just a brute, and Brock just was a stud and landed that fish. It was just an amazing experience. I'm pretty sure I named that video Making a Memory just because I know that's something he'll never forget. And as someone who, you know, only caught a few, but putting somebody like that on a fish who's just getting into fishing, it's something that really inspires me to get people outdoors and get people fishing. It's something that's really important to me. Then another highlight, I got some exposure to what this fishery is like offshore, and we took my buddy Mike's Nortec 340 Sport out a couple times. One time we went out for American Red Snapper, and we didn't even have numbers. I wasn't expecting anything, and right away, boom, Kristen popped a beautiful red snapper, and I was like, okay, maybe we can put a day together. I was happy with just the one, to be honest, and we ended up limiting it out, and Sam got a couple, I got a couple, and that was a really fun day to be out there. I cooked one of those American Red Snappers whole, and I haven't done that much. I'm gonna start doing that more. And then another time offshore, we just had perfectly flat weather, and we wanted to get out, try to catch some amberjacks. We had heard that there was some amberjacks out on a public number 40 miles offshore, and we just started chumming really hard. We had some luck again with some really beautiful snapper. Jeff got a gorgeous fish. Mike caught a really beautiful one. Sam got a nice lane. A lot of great fish were caught. And then all of a sudden the cobia started showing up, and we sight fished 2 cobia, and they were massive. I think they were both over 40 inches. Just really cool catches. The one that Mike caught just worked him. He had kind of a smaller rod, and it was a bit of a marathon for Mike to pull that fish in. And the funny thing is, we didn't have a gaff on that trip, so we kind of had to improvise the landing technique. Jeff did an incredible job putting that fish in the boat. I think I named that video was Whose Was Bigger, just trying to be funny there. And yeah, that was a great day. What a cool day. I've been thinking about how great that was. I want to get back out there. I hadn't caught a legal cobia before, and it was really a fun experience to just see Jeff filleted it, and eating that fish was insane. I just absolutely love cobia. So cobia is definitely in my top 3, along with triple tail and pompano, as my favorite fish to eat down here. I took a couple of really cool trips this year. The first trip was a true trip of a lifetime, something that my brother and I had talked about since we were little boys, fishing in Minnesota for sunfish and walleyes. And we went to Alaska. We did a fly-in trip, do it yourself. My brother is a guide, professional fly fishing guide in Green River, Wyoming, and he figured them out, and we caught thousands. I don't know how many fish we caught. It'd be silly to say how many. I mean, it was so many. I just started filming after a while. We prepped for about a year on that trip. We had monthly calls. We had a Google Doc that I was on constantly, just tweaking on what we're gonna bring, and No, it didn't go perfect, but oh my God, was it amazing. And sitting around the campfire is what I remember most, just knowing we're on the journey of a lifetime, knowing that we're never going to forget the moments that we're making with this group of guys. We had a horrible weather day, and I remember just getting dry and playing cribbage with my great buddy Brian. It's just, that's the kind of stuff. I caught a lot of salmon on that trip, but what I'm going to remember is playing cribbage and making a fire with my brother over some coffee, just kind of planning our day and how we're going to get through. And of course, what I think is really cool is we had some bear encounters right away that really set the tone. We knew we were in Alaska within about 10 minutes. It was a trip of a lifetime. And if my body holds up, I'd love to do it again. And then the second trip was a salmon trip. It was totally different. I flew out to Northern California, met up with my buddy Jason. We went to the Rogue River. We drove up from Santa Rosa, California to the Rogue River. And our intention was to fish in the river on a jet boat and have a real scenic trip. But the fish weren't up there and the timing just wasn't quite right. They were at the mouth of the river. Definitely not scenic, but I got to tell you, the quality of fish there are absolutely insane. The key to that trip was Jeff caught an absolute monster. It was 40 pounds. I'm still eating it. We caught that fish in September. So that fish has been well enjoyed. We got some dry ice, shipped it down here to Florida, and been working on it.
How many inches?
40 inches, baby.
Woo!
I mean, I've caught a lot of salmon. I've never caught one anywhere near that size, and to me, that was a fish of a lifetime. And watch Jeff pull that thing in was really a highlight of that trip. Some other highlights, I got some people out this year that are really just getting into fishing. Some youngsters who just haven't had the opportunity to do it, and that's really something I want to do more and more of.
Dude, swing him in! Swing him in!
I want to drop
That's a good
it.
size.
We haven't caught him yet. Yeah! There we go.
What is that?
That's a sheep's head.
Yeah!
Really gratifying to see some young guys out there hooking fish, asking questions, just being curious. And
Anyone need any shrimps? Where do you get the shrimp?
bait shop?
Are they cheap? Oh,
Yeah,
is that the cheapest bait you can get?
yeah.
How many other baits do you have? Is there a way to wash my hands because I smell like fish? Is this fresh water?
Start reeling, dude. Start reeling, dude.
You didn't do it the other way. You didn't
No! What?
Oh, you reeled the wrong way, dude.
Wait a minute.
Why'd you think reeling that way was the right way to go?
I didn't have time to react. I got that.
And this is such an incredible resource. It's sharing that with youngsters is something I'm really interested in doing more of. Something else I did this year off the water was I got involved with a fishing club I'm really excited about, Salt Strong. I've always loved Salt Strong, but they opened up a Cape Coral chapter, and I got an opportunity to be on the board. Really cool leadership team, and so far so good. I'm absolutely loving what we're doing. I'm really inspired by the people that I've been meeting. Fishing's my life's passion, and I'm dedicated to continue to learn and learn and learn. And there is no better place to do it, in my opinion, than the local chapter of Salt Strong. I'm really looking forward to seeing where that's going to take me. Hey, how are you? Then this year ended with me taking possession of this Robalo 266. I literally just picked it up from 20-hour service and went out and did a little fishing and come through the canal just thinking about my gear and how lucky I am. So far, I'm loving this boat. Need to get a little more rigging done. I'm going to keep posting boat updates. I do like making videos. I've had some nice compliments about some of my boat videos. I'm going to keep doing that. Every boat's kind of got their journey and their story, and I hope to have this boat for a really long time. I know my wife does as well. But anyway, I hope to have this boat for a really long time, and I really just kind of want to document my journey with it. So next year I have some really cool plans. I'll video them all. I absolutely love making videos. I make them for my friends and my family. I've had the opportunity to live in Minnesota, California, Florida. I've got fishing friends all across the country.
Hey, you guys did not see what Tiki did. Ran 100 yards.
I just ran 100.
100 yards. I'm not kidding you.
We lost. Oh, there he is. There he is. We lost a Mexican sombrero. Don't go the other way. Yeah, baby. Woo! What do you think of that, Michelle?
Is that a hat of it?
That's pretty good. She's got some serious talent.
And it really helps me stay connected with them. And I've been enjoying building an audience as well, trying to figure out what people like, and it kind of just gives me more inspiration to go out and fish maybe a little bit differently, or maybe a little more thoughtfully what I want to try to show people. I'm so lucky to live in this diverse fishery, and it's not just fishing. I mean, it's a great community. It's super safe here. I love canal life. What can I say? Waking up to the water in my backyard with my boat on the lift, that's pretty amazing. So next year I have some really cool things planned. So this boat's got more range for me. I've got a trailer which I plan on using. I want to get to the East Coast, do some mahi fishing, tuna fishing. I want to do some fishing in the Keys, and I'm going to film all that. I'll put all that on the channel. If that's something you're interested in, subscribe and look for those videos in the coming months. And there's also some areas on shore that I want to explore. Check out this video I just released, beach fishing with some of my friend Jeff's relatives. It's pretty freaking amazing. It's hard to shoot in the middle of the night, so forgive me for that. But if you want to see an 84-year-old lady catch a 120-pound sandbar shark, check out that video. That for me was a true once-in-a-lifetime experience of getting somebody, an older lady who wanted to fish it. Actually, it was her idea to go fishing that night. And 11 o'clock at night, she hooked a huge sandbar shark. So much of this is new to me. I hope you like that I'm sharing my learnings. As I like to end all my videos here on Canal Life, check out these canal beers.
Cheers.
Yeah, left-handed brewery. French toast milk stout.
Doors.
Got this at craft number 3.
Okay. Give them a shout out. Oh, that was deep.
Interesting.
That was a deep pop.
Oh yeah.
How are you now?
Hey, how are you now? That's a shot.
Oh yeah. Wow.
I'll give it a second sip before I decide. I got a feel by the time I get the boat. I like it better. That's typically what happens. Right. So Jeff was in charge of canal beers. He literally texted me and he said, "I got us covered, dude. Don't worry about it." Untitled art, he says. You see anything that looks out of place? Dude.
Sweet Baby Java by the Duclaw Brewing Company, Baltimore, Maryland.
I didn't realize this. This is a peanut butter porter.
Wow. Oh, that's really rich.
And it had a couple different pitches there.
Yeah.
Oh, mine is.
There's a nose on that. Cheers, brother.
Cheers. Put 10 redfish in the boat today.
That is a very unique beer. It is chocolate. Is it espresso? It is peanut butter? Yes. Is it beer? I don't know.
I get a lot of peanut butter. I like this. All right, now.
What we've all been waiting for.
Oh, a little day 8 brew.
Hold on. Oh, first canned beverage in a long time.
Oh, nice work.
So we were 22 miles offshore?
Well, anyway, we had to come in because we're out of beer. And I got a special canal beer, Untitled Art Barrel Aged Angry Chair. I got this from my beer mentor, Scott. What do you got there, Scott? What are you eating there?
A banana.
We didn't have the talk. See, Scott wasn't raised by a fishing family. We never had the talk. So thanks, Scott, for that. It's coming in at only 15% alcohol.
This is a special brew.
We better share it. Yeah, fellas.
Gotta say hi to the canal.
Yeah,
folks.
there's no way they have an Angry Chair barrel aged, Untitled Art barrel aged Angry Chair. Whatever, let's drink it.
They also
but it's definitely a beer for share.
They also didn't catch a giant fish.
Oh yeah, longer than himself.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's crack this thing.
Oh, that was
high pitch.
It did.
That was good. Oh, I smell it.
All right.
Oh, immediately.
I smell it. It's chocolatey.
Wow.
Whoa.
It's dark. It's like a Diet Coke.
Don't tell my wife that I cut the good cups out.
The good plasticware. There you go.
Thank you.
Trying to give you a little head there, Jeff.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it looks like a freaking espresso.
It does.
Well, cheers, boys. Good day out there.
Cheers. Smells good. Cheers.
Wow.
That's a sipper. You're not going to want to cannonball one of these.
No.
No.
Solid beer after a solid day. Well done, boys.
All right, let's go flay some fish. All right, so today didn't go as planned. We didn't get a tarpon. We caught some nice sun rays. We're gonna have some canal beer here that Aaron brought.
Samuel Smith's Organic Chocolate Stout.
Jeez, you went all out with the organic.
Nice.
Holy smokes.
Nice.
You might, nice bottle opener, by the way. Here, you open the beers and I'll make sure we don't hit a dog.
There we go. There's one. These Danko pliers are good for more than just tying knots and taking hooks out.
Don't give up all the secrets.
Dude, with the right leverage.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks for coming down, Aaron.
Yep.
You know, we didn't catch a tarpon because we're going to have you come down again.
Yep.
I would have summarily turned my nose up at stouts a year ago.
I know. And chocolate stout in the summertime?
You've opened my mind.
Chocolate stout in the summertime?
You've opened my mind.
Still
Got
got
a
it.
little Pinot Madre for later.
Caden got 11 fish today, so he's going to crack open a Canal root beer.
Crack it open,
So you're going
buddy.
0 sugar on this one.
You got to listen how it crack. Oh, that's a good crack. Is that a good crack? Take a pull.
Good.
Oh, that's a good one. All right. All right, we got Canal beer time. Origins of Darkness. Got this at craft number 3 the other day in a mystery pack. That's pretty good. It smells good. Oh, I gotta say, it tastes pretty good. I'd rather trade you White Claw.
No, I'm good.
You want to trade?
No, I'm trying to quit.
You're not doing a good job of it. Canal beer.
Funky Buddha.
Oh, is it a coffee porter?
Look at this. Oh, maple bacon. Dude, where do you get this stuff?
A day worthy of Canal beers. That was pretty awesome.
Pretty awesome day. Very, very strong.
Little barrel-aged, untitled art, fully loaded French toast stout. Coming in at $15 for a can.
Wow.
Don't tell Michelle. Oh,
That's nice. Cheers. I have not been disappointed yet.
Oh my God, this tastes like French toast. We got boats everywhere, cats and dogs living together. I'm drinking a $15 beer. We got a big grouper in the bag.
Solid bag.
We got a lot of fish to clean.
Cheers.
Good day. I'm rocking with the Kentucky bourbon barrel and getting blown over. I gotta get a bottle opener for this bad boy. This is a high-tech one. Good. Jeff is a manly man. All right, let me give this a sample.
What do you think?
I love it.
Cheers.
I mean, I'm not saying it's your traditional beer. But when you live in a Canal life, you gotta drink Canal beer. Yeah, I don't think we need sunglasses right now. All right, we're out. All right, we got Canal beer time. What do you got there?
A 903, a double pup slush.
Well, crack it open, give it a shot.
It doesn't sound like beer, by the way.
It's Canal beer.
You gotta have the weirdest stuff. Wait a minute. Oh, wow. Oh, that's the oddest beer I ever had.
Nice. All right, it's Canal beer time, and I asked Jeff to bring the beer. What do you got?
Well, today we have an Edmonds Oast Brewing Company. Charleston, South Carolina. We're rocking the apple cider donuts.
When I saw apple, I was thinking cider.
Donut.
I'm not used to having something, a beverage from you that has alcohol in it. Actually, we never opened up the NA beers.
We didn't.
Do you still have them?
I do.
What are you gonna do with them?
I'm feeding them to Dad when he comes to Christmas.
Give them to your dad. Bro, why is somebody always doing the lawn when I'm filming? I think off cycle between the moons, just go to the beach.
Yeah, agreed.
You know, maybe fish in the morning, then go to the beach, have a couple chocolate stouts. You're gonna have a better day than beach.
Organic ones.
Because it's not like we spent 11 hours out, because we spent 11 and a half hours out. So, you know, time just went whipping by, but chocolate stout, they don't care. They don't care. All right, well, let's wrap it up. Cheers.